Welcome to the podcast. Today we're diving into the rich history and architecture of Wells Cathedral. To start, can you give us an overview of its historical significance?
Wells Cathedral is quite special, as it is not only the seat of the Bishop of Bath and Wells, but also considered one of the earliest Gothic structures in Europe. Its origins trace back to around 1175, built to replace an earlier church established in 705. It officially became an Anglican cathedral in 1540, following the English Reformation.
That's fascinating. It's remarkable to think about its continuous use since the 12th century. What can you tell us about its architectural style?
The cathedral primarily showcases early English Gothic architecture, characterized by pointed arches and intricate stonework. Notably, it set a precedent as the first cathedral built entirely in this style, moving away from Romanesque influences. Features like the magnificent west front, adorned with hundreds of sculpted figures, exemplify the artistic ambitions of that era.
The west front is indeed a dominant feature. Could you elaborate on the iconography present there?
Certainly. The west front serves as a narrative in stone, depicting the story of Christianity in Britain. It includes figures of saints, angels, and biblical narratives designed to educate those who could not read. Iconographic analysis has shown that the sculpture arrangement is quite complex, celebrating both religious and local history.
In addition to its external features, what about the interior? How does it compare architecturally?
Inside, the cathedral maintains its Gothic character, but offers a different visual experience. The nave features tall, slender columns and intricately carved capitals. Each pier is uniquely designed, showcasing the craftsmanship of the period, with themes from nature and human narratives interwoven within the foliage designs.
That's quite detailed. What about the choir and its significance in the cathedral's operations?
The choir is central to the cathedral's functions. It's not just a performance space. It plays a vital role in the daily liturgy. Wells Cathedral has an established choir tradition dating back to its inception, including choirs of boys and men that contribute significantly to the spiritual life of the cathedral.
I understand there are also important treasures within the cathedral. Can you highlight a few?
Absolutely. Among the treasures are the remarkable stained glass windows, many dating back to the 14th century. The golden window in the Lady Chapel is particularly notable for its use of silver stain, producing vibrant colors. Additionally, the cathedral houses ancient fittings, like the baptismal font from the original Saxon church.
You mentioned the restoration efforts earlier. How have they impacted the cathedral's preservation?
Restoration has been crucial. Notably, the extensive work undertaken in the Victorian era addressed structural concerns as well as aesthetic issues, ensuring that much of the original fabric was maintained or restored appropriately. More recent efforts continue to conserve both the interior and exterior, ensuring that this historical landmark withstands the test of time.
That's a vital aspect of heritage conservation. Now, Wells Cathedral also has its place in culture. Can you touch on that?
Wells has inspired numerous artists and authors over the centuries, reflecting its cultural significance. J.M.W. Turner famously painted its west front, and Ken Follett's novel, The Pillars of the Earth, references the cathedral's architectural grandeur. It's also been a filming location for various media, showcasing its continued relevance in contemporary culture.
There's clearly a dynamic link between the past and present. Finally, how does the cathedral engage with the local community?
Wells Cathedral operates over 1,000 services and has various outreach projects, including educational programs with local schools. It's a hub for not just worship, but also for musical events, choirs, and community gatherings, showing its integral role in the life of Wells.
Thank you for sharing such rich insights into Wells Cathedral. It truly is a remarkable institution steeped in history, art, and community.